When we're seated, what we want to do is we want to preferably have a seat with no arms because we want to be able to turn in the movements. Uh, we want to have what you want to do is, you can sit on the floor to do these if you want instead, but if you're not sitting on the floor, when you're sitting cross-legged, this area is open. What you want to do is keep the pelvis open so energy can flow between your lower legs and your body. So you have your feet at 45 and your knees are pointing out. So now energy can flow between the different parts of your body. You don't want to be way back on the chair leaning. You want to be up forward so you're maintaining your posture at the same time keeping everything open. All right, so we'll just go through what we usually do, which is pulling down the heavens. So you're going to breathe in, you gather energy, and then you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to do our usual few warm-up ones because we want to open up our body once again so energy and blood can flow freely through. So we start by shaking our hands and shake the 9 gates. Just loose. If you want to put a little more emphasis on your wrist, you can have your hands facing each other. You shake them up and down. I have them facing the floor. This hits different areas of the wrist, and now I have them facing up. Okay, so what you want to do now is we want to pull up, but at the same time we want to engage our lower body too and get it working. So what you want to do is you want to kind of come up, pull up your knees so that you engage the calves and then drop down. So we're just going to really loose. And then if you can turn the upper body. And now it's starting to get into a coordination thing. Just really loose and then just shake really loosely. Which, like I said, we're trying to break up adhesion in our body. All right, so now we're going to try to open up our spine. If you have any spinal problems, disc problems, just stretch. But right now what we're trying to do is our back stays as if we're against the wall and we're going to lean. So our hands come up, this hand leans, and then it's like we're trying to touch, we're inside a door, we're trying to touch the door jamb. And then for extra credit, we want to warm up the neck so you can look at the floor. So you're going to breathe in, stretch everything out, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, rest. Look at the floor. Gently turn your neck to look at the floor. You want to stretch the neck muscles, open everything up, but you don't want to hurt your neck. One more side, breathe in. Breathe out. So breathe in, breathe out. So you want to keep your hands in front of your solar plexus. So you don't want to just be doing this. We're trying to turn the waist and now put some pressure on the kidneys, flushing out any stale fluids, allowing nutrients to come in. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Breathe out. Right, we're going to do just a few minutes of breathing. Now when we breathe, we're going to lift our tongue and drop our tongue, and that may cause saliva to form. Don't swallow that saliva. After we get done with the breathing, we're only going to do it for about a minute. Then you may have some saliva. Then we're flowing up your back. Put the top of your head to your mouth, and then breathe out. Drop your tongue down. And do 9 breaths. So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, eyes up, tongue up. You can be pressing slightly in the center of your palms, pulling up your sphincter. Breathe out, relax everything. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Do two more. Breathe in, tongue up, eyes up. Breathe out. Relax everything. Breathe in, eyes up, tongue up, pressing the center of your hands, pulling up your diaphragm, pulling up your perineum. And then breathe out. Okay, so now what we're going to do the dragon swims in the sea. So what you're going to do is your tongue is going to go around clockwise 9 times and then counterclockwise 9 times. We're trying to generate saliva. So go. Your eyes are following the tip of your tongue, so they're going in a circle too. Now 9 the other direction. I divide it into 3 parts. I'm going to swallow each part noisily. That's the thunder. So you're going to take the ones you're going to swallow, bring it to the back of your throat, and then 2. We get dry, and then it's going to come up. They come up both sides. Adjust your collarbone. So the energy is flowing up the inside of your legs to there, and then for the urinary bladder, starts here, goes over the back of your head, comes down your back, so it's flowing down, goes down, comes outside, and goes to the outside of your little toe. All right, so what we're going to do is you want to focus. We're going to do some stretching. We're trying to get the kinks out of those meridians so our water system's working better. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a few stretching. So you're going to breathe in. This is 2 hands pressed to heaven. Breathe in. Push. We're going to hold for 5 seconds. And then breathe out. Turn your hands over. Energy comes down to below your navel. Turn your hands over. Breathe in. Breathe out. Going to do one more neck one because we want to make sure our neck is loose. We want blood freely flowing through there, so don't want our necks tighten up. Breathe out. So breathe in, turn. Breathe out. Look up. Head to the back. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll just do 5 each side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Turn. Look up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Head comes down. Breathe out. Turn to center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look over. You're pressing. So when you're looking back, you're pressing on your thigh. Breathe in. Breathe. Pressing the center of the embracing hand. So you're here. You're pushing on the 2 meridian points in the center of your hand. And you're going to breathe in. So you're going to turn. Breathe out. Look up and behind. Your eyes should go as far to the side as they can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. in. Breathe out, look up. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. This is trying to stretch your neck, open up the meridians and the veins in your neck so blood flows more easily to your brain. All right, so we're going to try to stretch these muscles, plus we're trying to strengthen our kidneys. So what we're just going to do is we just grab our knee, we're just going to pull in, pull out, so you can actually breathe in. This is trying to get your kidneys. Breathe out. Now we have to do the other side. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so we're going to do a variant of cat gazes at the moon. We'll just do a simple one to start with, and then we're trying to stretch out the meridians on the front, the inside and the outside of the leg. Remember, because they're the kidney and urinary ones. So the first one, we're just going to do a seated version just to remember what it's like. So you arching your back, and then as you breathe out, you round your back like you're a cat being pulled up by their neck. And you arch your back again. So I'm going to have you do this time is you're going to turn to the right. Just put your hands on your leg, lean forward slightly, and then turn to look at the. Breathe in, put the other leg out. Come over as you breathe out. So you can stay whichever level is fine for you. If one's too stressful, then go back to the previous level. We're going to do a couple more levels. So you're going to breathe in, round, breathe out, breathe in, put your leg out, put your hands there, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, and then we're going to do we're going to go to the next level now. So you're going to breathe in, same, breathe in. You can stay with whatever level you want. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. First part, till you get to about your knee, try to keep your back arched because you'll feel it more in your hamstring. And then when you get to the knee, round and just reach as far as you can. We'll just do one side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, so that's stretching, trying to stretch all across the back, but we're trying to open up those meridians in our legs. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, we're going to just do bone tapping. So it's winter. One of the things we do during the winter is tap bones. That builds up our bone density. You can do it during the winter. We emphasize it during the winter, but you should actually do it all year long. What happens is you tap yourself. That causes micro fractures in your bones, which tells your body, oh, my body's under stress, and so it slowly, over time, it will start building up your bone density. So what we do is you hold your hand out, tap your fingertips, and come up, tap around your wrists, Tap your elbow, give that a little bit extra love. This is you're going up the back of your hands. You get into your shoulder. Now make it like a little bird's beak, and then use the bird beak to tap on your chest, down to your solar plexus. And you come over here and you massage your lymph glands. We want to drive out any impurities out of our lymph glands. And now you're going to start tapping again, but this time you tap on the front of your arm down to the fingertips. We'll alternate hand. We'll do one side, then we'll do the other. So coming up the back of your arm. Get here, tap. Use the bird's beak to tap. Massage your lymph glands, make sure everything's getting cleaned out. And then up. Just do 3 sets. Turn over. Of course, we have to do both sides. Come up, go across your shoulder blades and make your bird's beak. Tap on the bones in your chest, your collarbone. Bring here. Massage your lymph gland on that side. Then come back up the front to the palm. Turn it over. Tapping, you can get a little bit extra tapping, like when you get to the elbow. Try to give that a little bit extra love. Come up. Last time. Okay, tapping. Okay, you can also tap your legs. You can tap the back down the sides. This is actually, it's good to tap your legs because they have the largest bones. One of the reasons we're tapping is, aside from the micronode, we're trying to activate the meridians in those bones to generate more red blood cells. So the flat bones in your chest create white blood cells and control your immune system. Come up the inside, get here, rub your lymph glands down the back. We get to the feet, come around, do the inside. Lymph glands one more time. All right, so there's some movements you can do while you're seated. Either if you can do some of them, like when you're on the plane or something, you'd be pull your toes back and try to stretch. You want to engage the calves and get everything flowing again in your lower body. We're going to pull down the heavens now, just as we started. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then body mind. Okay, so